Do you know what feeling I see in the eyes of almost every woman who comes to me with the pain of a breakup? It's not just sadness, it's the feeling that you're trapped with no way out. You seem to understand everything logically. He doesn't value you, the relationship is over, it's time to move on. But for some reason, your heart refuses to accept it. You catch yourself checking his social media for the 100th time that day. You search through his old messages for even a trace of the warmth that once was there. You make excuses for his actions to your friends, even though inside everything aches with pain. The worst part is the quiet, persistent whisper in your head. What if it's me? What if there's something wrong with me since I've been left again? Maybe I just don't know how to love. So, the first thing I want you to hear right now is this. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. You are not enough. You just got caught in invisible webs that were spun for you many years ago. And today, we're going to find the scissors to cut them. Hi, my name is Alexander. For 15 years, hundreds of women with the same, almost copy-paste story have come through my office. Smart, beautiful, successful, and absolutely heartbroken by relationships with those who don't deserve them. And you know what I discovered? Often, the roots of this pain don't lie in your recent past, but in your family history. This isn't mysticism, it's psychogenetics, like invisible programs, beliefs, and scenarios that we unknowingly inherit from our grandmothers and great-grandmothers. It's like acting in a play written by someone else, where you've been assigned the role of the suffering, abandoned, forever waiting woman. And you play this part without even realizing that you can simply step out of this play and start writing your own. Today, we're going to decode your family script. Get ready. Some things will truly surprise you. And right away, here's a question for you. Write in the comments right now either I'm in captivity or ready for freedom. It's important for me to hear from each of you. Let's figure out what this dependency looks like from the inside. This isn't just about I love him and that's it. It's about the 3 levels of your captivity. Level 1. Your brain is in withdrawal mode. Imagine that your brain is a chemical laboratory. When you were with him, it supplied you with doses of dopamine, euphoria, happiness, and oxytocin, attachment, trust. A sudden breakup is like cutting off the source. Your body rebels, demanding its usual dose of familiar sensations. That's why you look for his photos. Remember his touch. It's your body's attempt to generate at least a little bit of those hormones on its own. This isn't love, it's the biochemistry of addiction. Level 2. The wounded inner child. Now let's dig a little deeper. Why him specifically? Why did this man and not someone else become your drug? Usually it's because he unconsciously reminded you of your own unhealed childhood wound. For example, if your father was cold and emotionally unavailable, you grow up longing to finally receive that missing love, to prove that you are worthy, and you end up meeting a man who is just as cold and unavailable. The perfect candidate to replay old pain in the hopes of a different ending. But the ending is always the same. Level 3. Generic scenario, the most powerful. And now the most interesting part. The story of one of my clients, Anastasia. Smart, beautiful business lady. 3 relationships in a row, and she was dumped in each one. She already considered herself cursed. We started to look into her family line. It turned out that her great-grandmother, a beautiful and proud woman, was abandoned by her husband, an officer, who left for another city. The grandmother raised her daughter alone, repeating all her life, "All men are dogs, you can't trust them." Nastia's mother repeated the same fate, divorce and a life filled with resentment. And Nastia, even without knowing these stories in detail, was unconsciously loyal to this family pattern. Women in our family are unlucky in love, men always leave. She was simply playing the role assigned to her by her family many years ago. Her choice of partners, her behavior, her expectation of betrayal, all led to the same result. In order to remain loyal to her family, she had to suffer. A vicious circle, but the circle can be broken. 5 unconventional steps to freedom. It's not just about focusing on yourself. Perform a ritual of rewriting. Take an old group photo or simply sit down, close your eyes, and imagine him. And now, mentally say, I take back all my energy, all my dreams and strength that I invested in you. I return to you what is yours. Our story is over. Burn the photo or tear it up. This isn't magic. It's a powerful signal to your subconscious that things are finished. Find the root pain. Ask yourself, what exactly do I feel when I think about his leaving? Fear of being alone? A sense of being unwanted? Panic? Now ask yourself, when was the first time in my life that I felt this exact same feeling? Often, the answer comes from childhood. The first time in kindergarten, when you weren't included in a game, or when your dad didn't come to a school event. That's the wounded part that truly needs attention, not a new man. Create an opposite anchor. You're used to the longing for him coming over you like a wave. Create a new pleasant wave. As soon as you feel yourself starting to sink into thoughts about him, turn on a pre-made playlist with upbeat music. Start dancing, jumping, shaking your whole body. Eat a piece of the darkest chocolate to drown out the taste of bitterness. Physical action breaks the flow of thoughts. Write a new family scenario. Take a big, beautiful notebook. On the first page, describe your family's old scenario. The women in my family suffer from unrequited love. They are strong and lonely. And on the next page, start writing your own. Your name, choose a different path. The women in my family are happy in their relationships. They are loved and respected. I allow myself to receive the love I deserve. Read this every day. Perform an act of selfish kindness. Do something just for yourself, something that has no practical benefit. Buy yourself that perfume you've always wanted. Order the most beautiful cake and eat it by yourself, washing it down with champagne. Go to the movies alone, to a morning screening. This isn't about self-care. It's about showing yourself that your pleasure and your happiness can exist completely independently, without anyone else's involvement. Your freedom doesn't begin when you forget about him. It begins the moment you realize that this pain isn't yours. It's an echo of old wounds, an echo of your grandmother's tears, an echo of your mother's disappointments. You have every right to put an end to this. You can be the one who stops this chain of suffering. Not to take revenge or to prove something to him, but so that your future daughter or niece or simply another girl you influence will inherit a completely different program from you, a program of love, dignity, and mutual respect. You are not just a branch on the family tree. You are the gardener who can grow it anew. If this video has reached you right now, it's a sign that you are ready to stop being an actress in someone else's play. Support this intention, like this video, so that YouTube will show it to those who desperately need it right now. Share it with a friend who is also stuck in the past. Maybe your repost will become a lifeline for her. And if you feel that information alone isn't enough, that you want not just to understand, but to work through and rewrite your deep-rooted family patterns with an expert, come for a personal consultation. Together, we will create your family map, find that very switch, and give you a concrete tool for healing. And the most important question from me to you personally, which of these stories or steps resonated with you the most? What did you feel when you heard it? I'm waiting for your stories and thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Subscribe to the channel, because this is only the beginning of a long journey to your true self. Take care of yourself. See you soon.